Okay. Okay, next we're gonna make the healthy energy bites with dates, apricots, cashews, and coconut. So, first step, gather your ingredients and equipment. Most importantly, we're not using mixing bowls for this. We're using, or at least not in the beginning. We're using the food processor. So I believe, Mom, yours is the Cuisinart. So not the Ninja, the Cuisinart. Okay? And you want the blade that looks like this, not the blade that looks like this. This blade. Okay. Ingredients. You're gonna need raw unsalted cashews. I believe the ones that you got are in a bag. Dried apricots. Dates. Those should have arrived from Amazon. They're the little plastic box with a green detail on it, the medjool dates. You'll need an orange for grating some orange zest. I just realized I'm not sure if I sent you a lemon, so you might have to use a little bit of lemon juice or maybe extra orange zest. But if you have a lemon zest. Ground cinnamon and ground ginger. So, pause the video and gather those things up. Okay, now that you've got their ingredients, you're gonna need 1 cup measuring cup, half a cup measuring cup, a 1/4 cup measuring cup, and if yours is clean, unlike mine, a 1/3 cup measuring cup, which I'll have to go get. You'll also need 1 teaspoon and a 1/2 teaspoon measuring spoons. All right, I'm gonna go wash my 1/3 cup while you get those measuring cups. Oh. I was wrong, it is clean. All right, now, first step. Cashews. We want, let me move this over a little. We want 2 cups. And these are kind of irregularly shaped, so I'm gonna go ahead and do heaping cups so that I kind of account for all the empty space in this cup, because I really love cashews. So heaping cup number 1. And heaping cup number 2. Now remember, you're supposed to get, I can't remember now, 2 servings of nuts every day with the Mind Diet. And you're supposed to eat a lot of nuts. Nuts are good for you, so don't skimp on the cashews. All right, next we need 1 cup of dried apricots. All right, there we go, dried apricots. Okay, next, here's our 1/3 cup's purpose. 1/3 cup of coconut flakes. All right. Okay, next we need a 1/4 cup of pitted dates. And I don't think I got you pitted dates, but they're really easy to pit. Just pinch, pull them in half, pull the pit out. We're gonna chop these before we put them in there. So, Okay. So our goal is 1/4 cup of pitted dates. Dates are a great way to add some sweetness to food without adding processed sugar. So they are pretty sweet and sugary. However, they come with a whole lot of other nutrients and minerals, vitamins. I don't know. I don't know off the top of my head what's in dates, but a lot of recipe writers that I know, love, and really trust use dates quite a lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm pretty confident that dates are fantastic and a good way to get some sweetness without adding processed sugar. Okay. Now, all right, get that back out into your bowl. Very sticky. Okay. Whew. Now I'm gonna go wash my hands. Okay, next we want our lemon zest. So, Mom, you just got a brand new microplane, which is a fancy word for superfine zesting grater. So, why don't you get that out? Okay, this is what mine looks like. It comes with a case because it's very long and you can't totally tell from the video, but these edges are wicked sharp, so be careful. And I like to use this with a plate or sometimes a wide bowl, but I know you have plates, so I'll do mine with the plate first. So, an easy way to do this and keep control of what you zest and the microplane so you don't hurt yourself is to grip the orange really firmly right here and carefully draw the microplane across the surface of the orange lightly. You don't need to press hard. You'll barely see anything coming off. You're just getting that lightest outer edge, and you see you're starting to collect some zest. So you're not trying to scrape anything past that first layer. This first layer is where all the good flavor is. Beyond that, it just gets really bitter. So just doing a light, sort of firm but gentle brush across the top of the orange, and keep rotating it as you work. And you see it's collecting on my microplane there. I'm gonna stop when I have about a teaspoon. All right. So it's fine to touch the inside of this. It's all smooth in here, so you can kind of scooch this out into your teaspoon. I'm gonna need a little bit more, so keep going. Make sure you've got a firm grip. It gets a little slippery. You might need a good way to deal with slipperiness so you don't hurt yourself is to get a dishcloth that you're planning, that's clean enough for food, but you're gonna wanna wash it after this. Grab it on the part you've already zested that's slippery and wet. Now you've got a much more stable grip on this so you can keep zesting. Okay. I'll be honest with you, I really love orange zest flavor in pretty much everything. So I'm just gonna zest this whole orange because I'm pretty sure that it's gonna give me approximately a teaspoon and probably a little bit more, and I don't care because it's so tasty. I'm just gonna zest this orange all the way around. Okay. So I'm pretty sure that this is gonna be a teaspoon, so I'm not gonna go through the trouble of getting it into this little thing. I'm just gonna do that and this. Now, if you aren't as much of a fan of orange zest as I am, of course, you can keep measuring and do exactly a teaspoon. But I'm just gonna go all out. Okay, so yeah, I'm running my hand along the direction of the spines. So, all right, now, last tip for dealing with microplanes is never set a microplane down dirty. You'll forget about it, and then you will spend the rest of your life trying to get the little bits of whatever you scraped that day out of it. So do this part immediately after you're done. I'm gonna go rinse this out really well with a sprayer, and then set it to dry so it doesn't rust. Okay, microplane done, and I just realized that I need lemon zest, so I'm gonna go get the microplane and do that all over again. Okay, so with a small thing like this, I kind of cup it in my hand and pull it very carefully in short strokes so that I keep control of the microplane. All right, I don't care. That's enough. Lemon zest isn't as amazing as orange, so I'm doing less lemon zest. All right, I'm gonna go rinse this again. Okay, so let's see, we've got the cashews, apricots, coconut flakes, dates, zest. Time for spices. Okay, I'm gonna, have my half teaspoon. I'm gonna do honestly, I'm gonna do a very heaping teaspoon because I also like ginger a lot, but it says to do a heaping half teaspoon. The recipe says half teaspoon, so you can decide how generous of a half teaspoon you want to do. And then a half teaspoon of ground ginger. Again, I really like ginger, so I'm actually gonna double this one, which is what I usually do. If you aren't a fan of very flavorful spices, you should stick to a half a teaspoon. But I love ginger, so I always double my ginger. Okay, and then need our pinch of salt. This is supposed to be 1/8 of a teaspoon if you want to measure it. Okay, now the fun part. We're gonna plug this in. And get our lid on. Clicked into place. Okay, now the instructions say, let's see. We're going to pulse ingredients to combine well and process on high speed until the mixture starts to stick together. So, here we go. Let's see how we're doing. Looks like I've got some escapees sticking in the edges here. I'm going to scrape those out. Okay, here we go. So I'm just gonna give you a little, oh, you can see it, can't you? Okay, yeah. I can see it's starting to get sticky. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so it seems like it's kind of tacky and sticky. So I'm gonna get the bits out of the edges here. Okay. Let's get this big thing out of the way for the next step. So I'm gonna say this is supposed to make 20 little bites, and the easiest way to get evenly sized bites is to use a scale. So get your scale out and find a bowl that's going to hold all of this. We're going to put it on here empty and zero the scale or tear the bowl. Okay, my scale reads 0 with the bowl on it. So now I'm going to very carefully pull out this blade. Okay. All right. Don't lose track of the blade in the pile of dishes. Okay, I have 641 grams. So, hey Siri, what's 641 divided by 20?
641 divided by 20 is 32.05.
Okay, so I'm going to make 30 gram balls. Your gram number will probably be different, so you should do the math yourself. You don't have to do it with Siri, but you did just get a new calculator, so you can do that. All right, so take a minute, calculate your the weight of the balls that you're making. Oh yeah, and hang on to the scale, we're gonna need that. Okay, so I'm going to get a small bowl of some kind here and tear that so it reads 0. And then you're gonna get out a container. You know what, actually, one of these. So let's see, you did 4, 8, you should have 7 more of these from the package that I sent you. So get one of these and a scoop. Or a spoon. Okay, 30 grams, that's what I'm aiming for. Oop, too much. Close enough. All right, so whatever amount you calculated, that's what you're aiming for. And I'm squeezing it into a ball shape. Ta-da! This is your snack. Keep these in the fridge. They should keep for the week. There's 20 of these, which means you can eat 2 of these. Is that right? Oh my goodness. I'm tired. You can eat about 3 of them a day, give or take. Okay, 3 of these a day until they're gone. So, weigh it out. Make it into a ball. Repeat. Oh, I got that one spot on. Should have started our first meal prep session with this recipe. It's a easy one to do once everything is chopped up. We can chat. Okay, so I'm not actually going to record myself forming all 20 balls. What I am going to do is say, keep doing this until this bowl is completely empty, and store the balls in the fridge. Don't forget about them. Make sure you label the container so that you eat them. You don't want them to go to waste. You can also freeze them if you decide this is too many for 1 week, and they will keep for about a month or more. It says a month. That seems like they would keep for longer in the freezer than that. I would keep them in the freezer until I couldn't tell what they were anymore, but that's probably not the best strategy either. So yeah, if this is too many, put them in the freezer. Don't forget about them. Make sure you label it. Eat them. They're very good for you. They've got at least one of your required required servings of nuts. So this is great when you are running late or really hungry while you're trying to cook, or grandkids are over. You can share them. This is a very handy quick snack. All right.